Hey everybody, Justin here. I just finished up week 16 of 52 Kinds of Love. I'm going to let you know how it went. So, last week I drew my friend Bree for the week, and there's a little music note on there because Bree loves to sing. She does karaoke, she's in a band, she performs cover songs all the time. Bree is a math teacher who does something special in her classes that I'll get to in a little bit. I met Bree playing Frisbee, Cleveland Disc Association, and over the years we've been on a couple of teams, we've been on a couple tournaments together, and one of the things she does in her classroom, which is why I decided to dedicate this week to her, is she takes lyrics to songs and changes them so that they have to do with math. As a math teacher myself, I thought this was a pretty awesome thing. And over the years, I started doing the same thing. So, Bree happened to be on spring break this week, and I was not. So, I just decided to jump in and do everything that Bree was doing for the week, whether or not it fit my schedule. So, after talking to her early in the week, we decided we were going to do karaoke on Tuesday night, which normally isn't too bad, except for I'm on the west side of Cleveland, and this was on the east side of Cleveland, and it started at 10 p.m. So, yeah, so we went and did karaoke. Bree is phenomenal. I'm average at best, but I rocked out to some Tom Petty. I think I got home at like 1:30 a.m. So I told you, I'm dedicating the week. I did it. I did it. But it was a lot of fun. I was totally nervous before I was about to perform. But I had a lot of fun doing it, and part of it was getting outside of my comfort zone, and that's always a good thing. The next night, Bree's fiance hosts a little Name That Tune, and luckily that one was a little bit closer and a little bit earlier. But we went to Name That Tune, which I found out I am not very good at. I think I got like 2 songs the whole night. But it was a lot of fun. Just getting to meet her fiance and see how they both share this love of music as he hosts karaoke nights and as he does Name That Tune and stuff like that. So they obviously have a passion that they get to share together. And treated her to dinner, to pizza. Just got to hang out, meet some of her other friends too. So that was cool. Then later in the week there was a Frisbee tournament on Saturday, which I wasn't quite sure I was going to go to, but once I drew Bree's name, I was like, I got to. So went and played in a tournament on Saturday. It was a blast. I'm totally glad that I did it. I ended up going undefeated and winning the tournament, but that's not the big thing. The big thing is that I got to spend more time with her, that I got to be involved with things that she's doing, and truly dedicate the week to her. Now, one of the things that happened a little bit earlier in the week, back on that karaoke night, as I said, Bree changes lyrics to songs and performs them for her classes. And this year she did Lady Gaga's You and I and changed it to Using Pie for Pi Day on March 14th. So I said, well, don't have a lot of time. It's a short week. It was Easter. We only had a 4-day week anyways. I said, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to change the lyrics to a song, and I'm going to perform it in class. And as I was giving a test this week, by the time I actually got to hang out with Bree, I really only had one night to do it. Normally, this is something I do over the course of a few weeks. So I took my little notebook. I went to karaoke with Bree, and I said, hey, I got to start on some lyrics. You need to help me finish them. So we took Pharrell's Happy, and we changed it to Factor Happy. And I performed it for my class the next night, yes, after getting home at 1:30 a.m. and basically only rehearsing it in the car, but I'll show a little video of how it went.
Here comes bad news, there's a number out front. Give me all you got, I'll divide it out. I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. Greatest common factor all the time. Because I factor clap along if you find some other two. Clap along if you feel like factoring is the truth. it down. Parentheses, oh, break it down. Two X's, oh, break it down. Parentheses, oh, break it down. Two X's, oh, break it down. Parentheses, oh, break it down. And check your signs, oh, break it down. Parentheses, oh, break it down. Because I factored that below if you find the sum of the two.
So yeah, that was awesome. My kids were stoked about it. I was glad to have Bree's help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad to dedicate the week to you. I will also be sending you a little Frisbee which has a little note on it. So kind of my thank you for the week. And we're going to head into the next week. So next week will be dedicated to Lindsay D. So check in next week to see who Lindsay is, why there's a little 143 there, and have a phenomenal week. Bye. Peace. 52 kinds of love.